George had been my only friend when Dad was away, but it was all an act for his own benefit. George approached me with Ariana's doll, telling me not to interfere with his time with her. I challenged his memory loss, and he became frustrated. I told him I wouldn't cling to him anymore, which shocked him. Suddenly, Ariana's bicycle collided with my leg, causing me to fall and injure my palms. She cried as if she were the victim. Mom called her a little actress, noting she always played the victim. George immediately comforted her, dismissing my injuries as a mere graze and telling me not to make a scene. My arm throbbed, but George only had eyes for Ariana. She offered to hurt herself in apology, and George turned his anger on me for forcing her to do so. Following Mom's advice, I pushed Ariana and then George, telling them that was what making a scene actually looked like. George was stunned by my sudden defiance. He took Ariana to the infirmary, leaving me alone with my wounds. Later, I saw them whispering. George admitted he was faking amnesia because he was certain I would follow him regardless of how he treated me. Back at school, a massive quarrel broke out among older students. I was knocked down and threatened with a broomstick. I called out to George for help, but he hesitated because Ariana claimed she was frightened. He chose to flee with her, leaving me in danger. It was Clyde who rushed over, shielding me and pushing the aggressor away. Clyde took me to safety, revealing a scar on his own arm. Dad was furious when he found out and grounded Ariana. George later came to my house not to apologize, but to demand I get Ariana's punishment lifted, threatening not to be my brother if I didn't comply. I told him to leave. At the official ceremony, George and Ariana appeared smug, convinced I would pick him. Other children whispered about our relationship while Clyde stood quietly in the corner. Dad handed me a megaphone to announce my choice. I looked at George's nervous face and spoke clearly to the entire hall, finally ready to change my fate. My heart beat steadily as I prepared to speak the name that would change everything. The silence in the room was heavy, filled with the expectations of everyone who thought they knew me. George straightened his collar, a small, confident smirk playing on his lips as if he were already part of the family. To keep following the story, head to my homepage for the rest. Don't miss out.